Oh, happy Halloween. The only news in town is the SPFBO finalist board is complete. I have had a very busy October, and I will be telling you about that in other videos. Wobble has just wobbled in, so you can come and say hello, Wobble. Oof, here he is. He hates you all. Give him the look, Wobbs. Right, so anyway, to these books. We have a full set. Let me just see if I can move so you can see them. This is the order in which they were chosen. So Master of the Void by Wend Raven was first. Then The Wickwire Watch by Jacqueline Hagan. The Fall Is All There Is by C.M. Kaplan. Daughter of the Beast by E.C. Greaves. The Last Ranger by, I believe, let me see if I can expand the image. J.D.L. Russell. There we go. The Last Fang of God by Ryan Kirk. Murder at Spindle Manor by Morgan Stang. Morgan Stang. Cold West by Clayton Snyder. Hills of Heather and Bone by who's very shy and retiring author. Can't read that one, but I do have a copy of it, and I will look on the copy. You will have to bear with me for about 20 seconds. And I won't. Told you. Oh, this is the most shy and retiring of all authors. That is a tiny, tiny author name. Um, let's hope one day it's blazing across the top. It is K.E. Andrews. And the final one is A Rival Most Vile by, looks like R.K. Ashwick. So there you go. Each of these was chosen from 30 books, so they're all winners already. And they have like the stamp of each of the blogs' approval upon them. So if you're just looking for a good read, chances are they're all good reads. We scroll down to the table, we now have 10 scores out of the 100 that we're going to need. And the scores range from, I believe, 7.5 to 9, but the actual scores are pretty immaterial because what really matters is the range of scores that any blog gives. So a blog could give the book they've just made their finest 5 points out of 10. And if they gave every other book 5 points out of 10, absolutely no impact on the contest. So it's really the spread of values that the individual blogs give that determine the outcome. And one final thing, I did go onto Goodreads and I looked at the number of ratings on Goodreads that each of these books had when they were picked as a finalist. And those range from 15, which was the smallest, to 652, which is the largest. You know, if you've got 15 ratings, that's really meaning that only a few dozen people have read your book, generally speaking, and that's pretty small. So we're hoping that the contest will change that, but also it's nice that some of the books we've chosen, most of the books we've chosen here, are virtually unknown, and so you know the fact that there are finalists should really help them along. And even the most popular one, 652 ratings, it's very, very hard to get. A lot of work went into that, but even so, it's not a huge number, and hopefully we can make a difference to those books as well. And if we look at, I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5, 7, and 10. So those books with the larger number of ratings are The Last Ranger, The Murder at Spindle Manor, and A Rival Most Vile. So, and Master of the Void, our first one, was actually the one with the lowest number of ratings. So anyway, the next 6 months will involve each of these blogs, reading the other 9 books that they haven't already read, and giving them a review and a score, or just a score. And we'll total those up, and we'll see which one has the highest average, and that will be the champion. And it's going to take a while, but there'll be lots of reviews coming out for these books. So if you're not focused down on any one of them at the moment, those reviews should help. But my advice is jump in, and I have got this one and already started. It's very good. I'm sure the rest are excellent too. Right, short and sweet. I'm going to bow out now, but follow the contest. This finalist page, easy to find, and it will be updated on a regular basis, and you can see how things progress and which book floats to the top. Right, let's stop.